for the wheelie. Here we go. We're back, and Blake Bowser and Mike Griffith are talking about drag racing.
Yeah.
Because this is the Auto Club Formosa Raceway segment, and we were caught unaware because we were so locked into talking about wheelies.
Yeah.
Wheelies. There are lots of wheelies out at Auto Club Formosa Raceway this past weekend, which was the Summit Racing Series.
Yeah.
NHRA Summit Racing Series.
There's
and
Greg
this is
Drew.
exactly what we were talking about because Tom Mocht sent this photo in. He sent in like 4 takes of photos.
Yeah.
There's a ton of photos. They're not all in the show.
There's some that are higher than this.
And he sent this one in and said, "This is a great shot."
Yeah.
And so there you have
It's a
it.
good old-fashioned term, huh? Wheelie.
Wheelie.
I love that. Yeah.
That's what it is. And they actually have, in some tracks, they have wheelie contests.
Wheelie contests.
In some places,
Yes, they do.
Places. And it looks like some of these pro racers could
Yeah.
do well.
They can hold their own.
The amazing thing is you see the shot, and it's up in the air, and it's eating up time and everything, but they come down. But these guys win, and they're at the top of the game, and they're carrying these wheels so high and so long. They know what it's going to do.
Yeah. If you go to a national event or even a divisional and you don't walk out in the pits during stock eliminator, if you watch stock, every pair of cars is like that, and it's unbelievable how they can do that and not miss a beat.
And not miss a beat beyond their dial-in.
Yeah. Just run the number right on down. Yeah.
And that's good. So
kind of messes up the 60-foot time when you're when you're
yeah,
carrying.
it might be it's not going to be a very good 60-foot time when it's 114 inches beyond where it ought to be.
Exactly.
So anyway,
but it's fun to watch.
You got Krista.
There's Krista. Yeah.
Krista Sudan. We're talking about her. She's a champion
She had
last
a little
year.
rebound.
And she struggled mightily this year with the car. She had a variety of problems, some transmission problems, and she went down south and did well a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Chris Forsyth puts on a big bracket race down in Fontana. That was last weekend, I believe. So she went down there and
did well.
Everything just kind of came together finally.
And she came back and got the win on Saturday.
Yes,
so
she did.
we got that. Do we have that next slide? I think we have. Oh, there it is. Krista Sudan defeated Mark
Simonian. Yes.
on Saturday, and this is races 5 was on Saturday, race 6 on
Sunday.
And it was an all-female
They won both
winner because Katie
Pro
Archibald
on Saturday and
out of
Sunday.
Ridgecrest got the win on Sunday. So good for the female racers out there at the Summit Series. And I think Tom Mock was trying to tell me it may have been warm out there on Saturday.
It was a little warm.
Sunday.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't. The breeze was actually, I mean, for us, we live here, we're used to it. But the breeze was consistent Saturday. Then it quit like at 4 o'clock. It just stopped, and it got hot. So that gentleman there was testing. As you can see, the Nostalgia 2 emblem there behind his car number there. So getting ready for ANRA in a couple more weeks.
Yeah, so lots of testing.
A lot of testing tune cars out there. We had a pro stock motorcycle, pro stock car.
And here you go.
There's Kevin. Yeah,
Kevin, you got to.
That's our race master.
Come on up.
Yeah, that's right. That's the guy that tells you it's time to come up and stop and do your burnout and make sure everybody's operating in a safe manner. So,
and like everybody at this table, a hockey fan.
Yes, he is.
There you go. And then some more shots. Tom just loves to shoot the drag race, and he comes back and says, "That was good out there." And here we go. I love this shot.
I always loved when the Volkswagen.
You got the Volkswagen and the Chevy over there, and wheels up for both of them going down there.
Yeah, so dragging the muffler there. So Paul was out there getting ready for D-Gas. He runs the 1060 Index at ANRA as well. So you can see now that car right there was cool. That thing. It's an Anglia. That thing ran like 8-second passes. That was really cool to see. Now, I wouldn't want to be in that thing if it decided to turn upside down.
It's got a wheelbase of about 96 inches.
If it went over, it'd be like a turtle, but it hauled. It was really cool to see. So he earned his license that week. There's another shot of Greg.
Yeah,
look at that.
So there you go.
Yeah,
so he loves doing that. So
That's our Saturday's winner there. I think that's David Dodd right there, it looks like. So,
So there we go. So I actually got some winners in there, and then more testing.
More testing tune.
A turbo car there. Good. And what a beautiful graphics on that. But David, I left the A out of David there. David Dodd. Jr. got the win over Dale Thomas on Saturday. And then familiar names there, obviously, CW
Sasha and CW,
And then on the Sportsman Series, CW wins on Saturday. Yeah. Sasha wins on Sunday, so there you go. And in the motorcycles, David Cho, where's he out of?
I believe he's up in the Fresno area.
And the same for
and Terry's out of Bakersfield, Terry Turner. And then the rest of the guys are up north as well, I believe.
Anthony Della Torre, he's won some races out there before. So that's
he's one of our track champions before.
Your Summit Series stuff, and then you had some other testing that Tom.
We had some alcohol funny cars show up. Yeah, Terry Ruckman, and then we also had Sean Bellamere. We had Sean Van Horn in the Choo Choo Mama Nitro Funny Car.
Yeah, that's the
There's
Choo Choo
Sean's
Mama's
car.
nice.
That's his tribute to his dad's 50th anniversary of drag racing for his dad Greg. So that's their tribute colors. So
some modern,
I got some
alcohol funny
interesting
cars
news
out
from Sean for next year, but I can't share it. But it's going to be pretty cool for Sean next year. So good for him, and he's going to announce it here pretty quick. But
well,
that's good news for him.
I just like it that you're out there and maybe you show up for a Summit Series race. You go out there and you get to see a couple modern alcohol cars and a nostalgia
we had
car.
Tom Huggins from Ventura had his Pro Stock car he bought from V Gaines last year.
Really?
He was there. Freddie Camarena was there in a Pro Stock bike. So we had some really cool testing cars out there this weekend too. It was really cool. And like I said, you just never know. Because we don't know. You know, they just buy a tech car and we go, oh, cool, you're here.
Yeah, because and the thing is, you guys have the safety equipment to handle that when they show up.
Well, we prep it expecting those cars to come. Right, I mean, we're prepping it the same as if they're there or not. Even if we just had a summit race, we're still prepping the track the same, and we can run a 5-second car or a 12-second car. And so same quarter mile.
The word's out that you can go there. The track's going to be good, and it's going to be a valid test.
You bet. No, they can really they can test the car and not go out there and test the track. Right? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
You can change components on the car. You know, whatever it be, as simple as tire pressure or gear ratio, whatever you want to check. The track's not going to be a factor. You can just other than the heat. I mean, obviously if you're there Saturday or Sunday, the track was 140 some degrees, so you got to deal with that. But it's going to be consistent throughout the day, so you can forget that variable.
That's what you want. And you said you're not going to have for the past few seasons. You've had the Saturday night nitro shows and stuff like that, fuel altereds before, but you're not going to do this year because you've got another small project going on.
We're going to do a rebuild, which we experienced. We lost our VIP tower January of 06. Yeah, and we've been working with
16.
Yeah,
16.
16. Sorry, 06. That'd be a long time ago.
Boy, that'd
be a long time ago. Yeah. I forgot they put a 1 there. Yeah, so
you
16.
were still in high school then.
No, I wish I was. Yeah, 16. So January of a year and a half ago, basically. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So we finally, about 13 months of paperwork and architects and engineers and all that, we got the okay to begin the rebuild. So we're going to start doing that.
And this is going to be storage, office, and VIP.
Well, we're going to finish. We're going to finish the control tower. Right now, there's a half of it is not enclosed. We're going to finish that first. We have to build some concrete perimeter around that and some different stair setup and all that stuff. Now that is a freestanding building, before it was attached to the other, we have to make that an independent freestanding building. So,
the current control tower becomes independent freestanding, not attached like it was before.
Well, because it's not. So once we get that done, then we will build the other, and if there's a way we can attach the two. But the plans are to just have 2 independent buildings, so they each require their own, footings and foundation and all that.
So this other one,
we're getting after it.
So this other one will be a VIP suite.
The second one still. This one we're building now is still going to be race control, offices, that sort of thing.
Oh, race control and offices. So
because we have no office out there right now.
So the office is going to be where basically the deck used to be. The patio used to be will become an office.
You got it. Yep.
And so
we have nowhere to hold a meeting anywhere out there at the track right now, so it's just kind of awkward.
So you're going to finish that up.
Finish that first, and then we'll move on to the next.
And then you've got the stuff in for that other one as well.
You got it. Yep.
So it's all been approved.
It's all going to just be a continuous.
That's been quite a delight and fun experience, has it not?
A lot of paperwork. Yeah, a lot of fees. Like I said, but hey, thanks to Freeline Architecture, and then he's working with an engineer up in Fresno, and we're getting the concrete footings all figured out and all that. So, yeah.
And then you'll have your storage facility back, because that'll be the bottom part of that.
Exactly.
where you can finally have a place to store everything, because the fire stored. It wasn't just a VIP suite; it was the
down
whole
below
office and storage area.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was quite the catastrophic fire.
Yeah,
it took out everything you needed to run the track.
It was a financial hit, I can tell you that. That's for sure. So we've been careful about it. Now, like I say, just with us doing this, we just can't take the chance on the Saturday night show, and just I love to do it. I love being out there for those things, but it's money better spent.
You got to once in a while.
Just got to kind of pull back the reins a little bit.
Pull back, invest in the facility a little bit again.
Yeah, and that's just going to help us just be that much better going into the future.
And then depending on how things go,
might bring one back.
Bring one back there and do something because they seem to be well attended by the racers for sure.
Yeah. I mean, they cost us money to do, but they're fun. They're fun to do. So you just when you can take that money and put it elsewhere, it's just a smart thing to do, right?
Yeah, and coming up here at the end of the show, this segment, we got the Street Tuner event on June 17th. You had over, I think, 219 cars there for the first one. Again, this is for street legal cars, trying to cater to the street scene.
Exactly.
Maybe get anybody, first-timers out there, a good chance to go out there, try drag racing, ask questions. You're going to learn. People will take care of you, learn.
You bet.
No pressure out there at all. And you'll get a lot of runs down the racetrack.
Yes, you will.
It's going to be fairly cool between 8 and 2 a.m.
Yeah, we wait to go down the track at 8 o'clock.
The sun's going to be down. It's going to be fine. And then the ANRA Spring Nationals are looking for probably 300 cars for that. Doing well, about 16 divisions of racing. So,
something like that, right? Yeah.
So a couple of good days there. So Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you in a couple, 3 weeks because Mike's youngest son is getting married Saturday and going to be gone for a couple of weeks.
Okay. We'll be back.
We'll see you later.
Thanks.